Hello everyone, welcome back to Matematika class. So, what we will learn for starting our semester this year, we will learn about chapter 13, Polynomial and Remainder Theorem, and this is the topic 1, Division of Polynomial. So, the learning outcomes, after this session, you will be able to explain the term of polynomial in your own words, such as, in polynomial we have dividend, divisor, remainder, and quotient, and also their correlation in division problems. And later we can learn the 3 possible methods of solving the polynomial division. Before that, we will see the real example of the use of polynomial. In here, you can see a cardboard, and we will cut 4 of the vertices of this cardboard. And at first, the dimension is P and L. After cutting the vertices, we will fold this cardboard and make a box so that the dimension will be P minus 2x, L minus 2x, and the height is x. Then, when we calculate the volume of this box, with this length P minus 2x, with L minus 2x and height x, then the volume will be P minus 2x times L minus 2x times x. And we can see here this is a cubic equations. In the result, it is 4x cubed minus 2x squared times P plus L plus PLX. This is a cubic polynomial with the degree 3. So, after see that example, do you know what are polynomials? And then how do we perform the arithmetic operation on them, especially the division operation? So this is polynomials. Polynomials derived from a Greek word means many terms. A polynomial in the variable x involves a sum of terms, each of the form. So this is the single term in the polynomial. You have a times x to the power of n. A is the constant of the term, n is non-negative integer, so it should be greater than 0, and the least possible integer is 0, and you can see that the variable is x. Since the polynomial involves a sum of the terms, then you can see the general form, which will be like this. You have ax to the power of n plus bx to the power of n minus 1 plus cx to the power of n minus 2, and we don't know, we can have so many possible terms here, and then the last term is the constant. N here is the highest power, and later it will be called as the degree of the polynomial, and after that the next term will be having power 1 less than the degree of the polynomial. So now, let's recall the long division for the integers 1025 divided by 7. So, in here you pick the first 2 numbers. 10 divided by 7 is 1, and then you multiply it. After that you have 32 divided by 7 is 4, and you know how is the process continued until you get the result. You stop when it is 3, and 3 is less than 7. So we can say that the remainder of this division is 3. You cannot divide it anymore, and when you express this 3, it will be a fraction because it is less than the divisor 7. So 1025 here will be called the dividend. 7 is the divisor, and 146 is called the quotient. And in here, the remainder is 3. The result of the division may be stated as 1025 is 7 times 146 added by 3. So, if we relate it with the divisor, quotient, and remainder, note that in any division, the dividend will be always the multiplication of the divisor and quotient added by the remainder. So later, a similar process works for division of polynomials. Let's see example 1. Here, please divide 2x to the power of 4 minus 3x cubed plus x squared plus 1 by x minus 2. First, we will arrange the dividend as shown below. Please note it that all terms is written including the term of 0. So you have the term of x with the coefficient of 0 there. When it is divided by x minus 2, you will pick the first term first to divide by x, the first term of the divisor. 2x to the power of 4 divided by x will be 2x cubed. Then you will write it here and you do the multiplication. In here, this is a step 2. You multiply 2x cubed to both of the divisor term, so the result will be 2x to the power of 4 minus 4x cubed. And you can write it here below the dividend. The next step, you will subtract to get the remainder. In here, be careful, this is minus. So that minus 3 minus minus 4 is plus 1. So we can have 1x cubed. And then you will drop down the next term of x squared. And write it here, you have the next polynomial to divide is x cubed plus x squared. In order to get the next term, you will do the same steps, divide, multiply, and subtract. All of the steps will be continued. When you need to stop, you will stop when the degree of the remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. You can see it here, this remainder degree is 2 and the divisor degree is 1. So you still can continue. Next step, you have 6x plus 1 and you multiply to get 6x minus 12, and the end result of the remainder is 13, 1 less degree than the divisor x minus 2. So here you may stop and 13 is the remainder. So the result of the division may be stated as an identity. In here you have the dividend, which is 2x to the power of 4 minus 3x cubed plus x squared plus 1 as the dividend, and you have the divisor x minus 2. You need to multiply it with the quotient and add it with the remainder. Later in the math symbol, it will be written as a function fx equals dx times qx plus rx. So you can memorize it as dq plus r. So that's all for today. That is the long division method. Later, we will learn 2 more possible methods for the division. Continue at the next meeting. Hopefully, you can understand it well and you can ask me in our meeting later. Keep healthy, everyone. God bless you all. Bye-bye.